100 Philippine Piso. That is roughly equivalent to $2 or €1.75. For an average millennial Filipino, 100 Piso can buy him or her a cup of good hot coffee at a coffee shop or a glass of a cold milk tea. But for a struggling Filipino family, especially at a time like this, the 100 Piso, or ube as we call it, is enough to feed them for a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The average daily minimum salary rate for working people in the Philippines varies from region to region. In some regions, the minimum wage could go as low as 200 Piso and as high as 500 Piso, especially in Metro Manila. An average Filipino worker has to work for 8 hours for them to get that salary pay every day. And for an average Filipino family, 500 Piso is not enough. 500 Piso would not lead them a long way ahead, as the struggling Filipino family needs to make ends meet, like paying the bills, sustaining their kids to school, and sometimes even saving money for the future, which makes them financially vulnerable, especially now that the pandemic has affected the economy of the country. Going back to the 100 Piso, for a budget that tight, a Filipino family of 3 could barely struggle enough to feed them for a day with just 100 Piso. A kilogram of rice costs them 40 Piso. A pack of instant coffee, 12 Piso. A pack of dried fish, 10 Piso. 3 eggs, 18 Piso. And a can of sardines, 15 Piso. That excludes other expenses such as fuel for their cooking, oil for their frying, and other necessities to make their food a little more or a little less palatable depending on the need. The 100 Piso, sometimes thought of as small change for other workers, is enough to feed a Filipino family of 3 for a day. At a hard time like this, it's harder to imagine how 100 Piso could go a long way in keeping a family fed. So before you order your favorite cup of coffee or your favorite blend of milk tea, try to imagine the cost of purchasing that cup and try to imagine how that amount could sustain a family's nutritional needs, at least for a day.